In this video we're going to be talking about how to make a sweater from such tiny yarn. This is Italian lace bobbin yarn, this is pure cotton, and this is my current process. So I made this sweater, this is the front part, from this tiny yarn. Okay, the question here is how? The obvious answer is to use several strands. But there is a trick. Okay, before I move on, let's compare several threads or yarns. This one is my lace yarn that I'm using for the sweater. This is a fingering yarn and this is a DK yarn. So if we want something like this, in my case, I have to have at least 6 strands of this tiny thread. Now, what are my reasons for using that yarn? As you see, I pretty much always go for those machine knitting yarns. This is pure cotton, this is pure linen, pure cotton. In my case, these are much more affordable than regular yarn. This is the first thing. The second thing is that actually you can adjust the thickness. For example, this yarn, I used it in 3 strands for crocheting, and I use it in 6 strands for knitting because I love the color and I wanted to knit and crochet from this as much as I can. Or if you want something even thicker, you can go for 8 strands, etc., etc. The next thing is you can create your own unique mixes. For example, this and this will give you a beautiful melange, like gray melange, great white melange. So it really gives you a possibility, a chance to be as creative as you can. Because if you already have this yarn or like this yarn, well, you can add something to a fingering weight yarn to create a mix, right? But if you use, there are not many chances to mix it with something because it will be too bulky. And since these are like tiny, you can mix as you want. And another reason why I go for this yarn, it's actually better quality. You know, I've noticed that it's not obvious, it's not a conventional idea here, but I noticed that the thinner the yarn is, like for example, this is a cotton yarn, super lace cotton yarn that has 2,400 meters in 100 grams. It's really, really tiny. And I noticed that 6 strands of this yarn gives me a better quality than the same size yarn and ball that I could buy as ready yarn. This quality is amazing, and I will show you another example right now. This is the quality of fabric made from 6 strands. It's the same yarn as this one, 2,400 meters in 100 grams. And here I used 6 strands. These are pure cotton, both this and this, just different colors. This and this, just different colors. And I wore this sweater like forever, I don't know, 1,000 times. I just didn't count. I wore it a lot, and see, it still looks good. Even at those places where usually you start having imperfections and stuff. So I just noticed it from my experience. If I use 6 or 7 or 5 strands of super lace yarn, it gives me a better quality than ready-made yarn. Okay, so I know that I have to have 6 strands of yarn, and I have my master bobbin and I have this ball of yarn. I just used my hands to make this ball from this bobbin, and this is how I have 2 strands. And at the beginning of the yarn I just make a loop, like a regular loop, like the one that you make when you start crocheting or knitting something. And after I have this loop, I pull these 2 strands through this loop, and I pull and I pull and I pull and I pull as much as I can. So this yarn, these 2 strands, they go through this loop, and then basically it's a huge chain. See, this is a chain, but let's count how many strands do we have in this chain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's a very simple math. So I'm gonna use just 2 yarn sources, and I will be going through this loop all the time to have my 6 strands. So I would use this to cast on, to knit, or to crochet, it doesn't matter what you do. And when I reach this point, I will just pull the yarn through another meter or 2 meters maybe, okay, and I will have this huge chain again. See? And when I finish this part, I will have this loop again, and I will repeat it. Now let's take a look at the yarn quality and the yarn thickness. It's comparable with that finger and weight yarn, and this is exactly what I wanted. And now I'm gonna show you how it goes as I knit. Okay, what's going on here? I'm knitting, and I have just 2 strands. There are just 2 as a source, okay, and I have this loop here. So I'm finishing this part and try to reach the end of this huge stitch, huge chain. Here I am. This is when the knitting becomes uncomfortable. So I have this loop, and I pull my source yarn through this huge loop, creating another huge stitch. See? This is a huge stitch. So it goes along my source of yarn, and in total it gives me 6 strands, okay, and I keep on going until I reach the end of this huge stitch. Okay, is this yarn good for beginners? I don't think so, because the beginners probably would prefer something a little bit more stable. But once you've reached your tension, and once you are happy with your tension, and once you can control your yarn and your source of yarn, you can definitely go for that yarn. So I hope that it makes sense. See, I've reached the end, and I just pull, in this case a little bit more, but in your case you will have that huge giant stitch, as much as your hands can go. So basically that's it. I hope it makes sense, and I hope it helps.